Welcome back to Quickie Therapy. I am Lillian Bauer. I am the Comprehensive Sexual Education Director at SURGE, Students United for Reproductive Justice. I've been wanting to make a Quickie Therapy on this because I have used probations in my own relationships, and I thought I would share them with you guys. So, what is a probation? A probation is a version of an ultimatum that allows for relationship growth rather than stagnation. It is a way to organize and set standards for your own boundaries so that you can keep yourself safe and comfortable while your partner is going through a tumultuous time. Something to be noted about the difference between ultimatums and probations is that probations are essentially a precautionary period, whereas an ultimatum is you have to do this or we're breaking up. Probation is I am going to help you to get you the help that you need while I am safely at a distance. You might need a probation if your partner's not taking care of themselves. This can be through addiction, untreated mental disorders, unhealthy lifestyles, stress, literally anything. A probation can be very helpful. Or another thing is if your partner is super stressed and they're not sure how to fix it themselves, this can be very helpful. Oftentimes, this will be necessary if your partner is looking mean or pissy or snappy with you, and this is usually due to their unresolved issues. Um, Sometimes a person's mental issues and life issues can present as them being a bit of an asshole, and unfortunately, sometimes they can't take care of themselves because they love themselves, so they have to take care of themselves because they love you. You should not do a probation if your partner is physically hurting you, emotionally abusing you, does not want to change, is putting you in danger, or they have refused previous interventions. Probations are for couples that want to change together and they want to set a better standard for the rest of their relationship. If your partner is physically hurting you, is emotionally abusing you, is doing any of these things, you should leave. I will put information in the description of the video on how to get the resources that you do need in these scenarios. So now let's talk about what a probation looks like. So I like to use this formula right here. So first, what does your partner being well look like? Does this mean they are engaging in therapy, medication, doing proper hygiene, not engaging in vices? Specifically, this question is answering what physical or visible ways can you and your partner see that they are doing better. Another part of the equation is what will happen or not happen while they are getting well. This can be no longer living together, no longer being exclusive, no longer sleeping in the same bed, seeing each other less often. This is how you are going to protect yourself while your partner is getting better. You are going to distance yourself from your partner so that they can take the time and energy to take care of themselves while also making sure that you don't suffer any negative feedback due to any issues they are having. Another part of this equation is if this behavior does not change in X amount of time, I will leave/distance myself from them to protect your own well-being. Here are some examples of probations. This one is for pretty much any sort of drug or alcohol or addiction issue. It can look like you need to stop drinking. I'm concerned about your mental and physical well-being. It has gotten to the point where you've done XYZ to me. In order for this relationship to continue, you need to stop drinking for at least 6 months. During those 6 months, I will no longer be going out with you. I will not drink with you, and there will be no alcohol in the house. If this does not happen, I will no longer be in a relationship with you. This one is for more mental health issues. You need to be nicer to me. Your depression has gotten to the point where you can no longer see the good in anything, including me, and I understand that. In order for this relationship to continue, you're going to need to start going to therapy/get on medication, not only for yourself but for me. While you are starting the process of getting into therapy/getting on medication, I will no longer be spending the night. That is when you are at your meanest and I need to make myself feel better or good in these situations. If that does not happen, we will no longer be in a relationship. This one is for when when your partner's just stressed and taking it out on you. You have been way too stressed. Rather than hurting yourself with your stress, you have been taking it out on me. Every night when you get home from work, you are passive aggressive and mean. In order for this relationship to continue, you need to start sleeping at least 8 hours a night, work only 5 days a week, and eat 2 full meals a day. While you are starting to do these things, I will no longer be sleeping in the same bed as you. If this doesn't happen, we will no longer be in a relationship. Things to keep in mind when you're giving your partner a probationary period. You have to follow through. If you don't follow through with what you say, you are teaching them that their behavior is okay and the cycle can continue. You have to meet them with kindness and understanding. Oftentimes they are hurting and our loved ones don't see what's right in front of their faces. Sometimes our loved ones do not care that they are hurting themselves. They only care if they're hurting those around them, and you need to make them see that. This is incredibly hard, and I cannot stress this enough. This is a very hard thing to do, and some people aren't cut out for it, and it's okay to leave a relationship if this isn't for you. Sometimes it won't work. Some people don't want help, or this is not the right time or the right circumstances. All you can do is follow through with your boundaries and keep yourself mentally and physically safe during these troubling times. Something to note that the probation receiver will need help through this process. This can look like you helping them find a therapist or psychiatrist. You can help check them into rehab. You can take some work off their plate. You are helping them through this probationary period. You're not fully leaving them to the wolves. You are going through this probationary period together, but you're also keeping yourself safe. If you have any questions on probation, literally anything else, we have a anonymous Q&A form in the description, and we will hopefully be doing another Q&A video soon. Thank you so much.